Happy Vlogmas!
Good morning, it's Barbara. Happy 7th day of Christmas. Okay, to me, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings. Good morning. Happy merry 7th day of Christmas. Dennis brought me coffee, so this is not my first sip. I think he really likes this cup. He often brings me this cup when he brings me coffee. My Tui cup from New Zealand. So, New Year's Eve. I'm not sorry to see 2023 go, to be honest. It's been a very difficult year in the world. Unfortunately, that means 2024 is going to start as a very difficult year in the world. But in my tiny corner of it, it's going to start kind of lovely because the kids are coming today. We will open our presents. It's going to be a sort of a combo Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve celebration. And I do not know how it's going to play out. It might turn out to be more of like a graze and buffet instead of a sit-down dinner, but I did clear the table. I should show you that. I did clear the table. Hold on. There you go. And since I washed my tablecloth, I put it back on. Can't really tell very easily because I have my thing in the middle, but that's an elephant in the middle of this. We got this in Tanzania, this tablecloth. It's one of my favorite souvenirs of our travels all over the world. And it makes for a very festive table. But I didn't set the table because I have no idea how we're going to do this dinner. It might be quite informal. We shall see. So that's what I'm going to do when I'm done uploading my video. Your dentist? Well, it's New Year's Eve. And our friend Hazy from Brazil decades ago told us that the tradition in Brazil is on New Year's Eve over, to New Year's Day, the tradition is to wear brand new pure white underwear to bring good luck into the new year. And so I have brand new pure white underwear for Aura and for me. I buy a 6-pack and stick them in the back of my drawer so I have them. So what brand new, I'm assuming, means never worn as opposed to you just bought them, because I bought these a couple years ago and I just keep using the same ones out of the pack. And it occurred to me this morning that when Dennis reminded me, because I forgot, that I've noticed that Aura and I have the same underwear. When I do her laundry, I can see like, oh, I have underwear like that. Well, yeah, because I've been giving her brand new pure white underwear for the last 2 or 3 or 4 years or more. So she has underwear just like mine. But anyway, we're wearing our brand new pure white underwear. And, whatever you can do to bring luck for the new year. That's what I say. Anyway. So my plan today, after I'm done with this, is I'm going to be making canapes. I'll be making some little cream cheese with salmon on top and some cucumbery things with some egg and sour cream and maybe some capers on top. Anyway, some little something something, because I like to have a little hors d'oeuvre with my champagne on New Year's Eve. So we are combining our Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve all into one because, you know, that's how it works this year. And so I'm going to be doing that. And we had normally we would put the cheese spread, of course we have lots of cheeses, cheese spread out on the table, but I think we're going to do it more buffet style in the kitchen so that we keep the table clear to play left, center, right, because I think that's going to be fun. I've got to bring my change down and go through it and wash it because it's years and years and years sitting on a windowsill. It's going to be grungy. So I do think I want to wash it. Does that sound weird? But I think I want to wash it. Anyway, so I want to keep the table clear so we can play our game. And we'll just make a plate. And you can have a plate next to us without the whole spread and taking up the whole table. And it's very possible that we might just end up later in the day putting the more main dish kinds of things out. And people can pick at that instead of doing a full-blown sit-down dinner. We'll play it by ear, see what Jason and Allison want to do, because the table's ready. You saw. So, the next unopened day is day 12 in my botanical gardens. Let's see what day 12 brings. Ooh, very pretty. That's a pretty color. This is like a periwinkle blue. This is what I would call a periwinkle blue. I could be very wrong about that, but I think it's actually showing up. It's showing up a tad bit lighter, brighter on my phone, but it's very close. Very close. Oh, that's a very pretty color. Actually, I didn't work on my hat at all yesterday, so it's still sitting here. I didn't even move it. Actually, that might be pretty next, too. Very pretty botanical yarn. And not a color that I have, I don't think. If I did, I got it in 15 or 13, and I don't see it. But it's very pretty. Sweet. So that's the 7th day of Christmas. My vase is overflowing. I do have to work on this table a little bit. Yesterday I was not knitting and I was sitting here trying to figure out what to do with myself, and I ended up deciding to sweep and clean the bathroom, which were two things I needed to do before everybody came today. And so I got up and started sweeping, and I told Dennis, oh, I need to sweep, but I didn't put it on my list. Can I put it on my list after I'm done and then cross it off? And he said no. He's apparently very strict with his rules on lists. I was shocked. I'm like, well, hey. He said, no, you can't do that. So I said, well, go put it on my list then. My list is over by my chair. Put sweeping on my list and cleaning the bathroom. Put them on my list because that's what I'm going to do, and I want to cross them off. So he did that. So apparently, if I'm sweeping, you can add sweeping to the list at the same time, but you can't do it afterwards, which I thought was very interesting. You know, I guess we all have rules for these kind of things, but that was Dennis's rule. I couldn't finish sweeping, go write it on my list, and then cross it off. Seems pretty strict. What do you think? Anyway, so that's what I did yesterday. I got ready for today. Oh, and I made pumpkin stuff, pumpkin custard, which is basically the innards of a pumpkin pie. And I cut down on the spices, and it turned out really good. And I'm hoping that Isabel will like it. Little Miss, I don't eat anything. Maybe she likes pumpkin pie, which was a shock to me. Whether she'll like it without a crust or not, we'll see. And I also made party salad for me and Jason, who loves it, and Aura and Dennis, because other girls won't eat it. So that's what we'll be putting out for our dinner today, along with spare ribs and roulade and cauliflower casserole, things like that. So I don't know where I'm going to edit this in because I forgot to tell you that story. I think about things, oh, I'll talk about that on my blog, and then I don't remember till I sign up, and then I'm like, oh. Anyway, so I'm going to add this. I'll be doing editing anyway, so what the heck. Meanwhile, as I said, or as I'm going to say, because I'll put this before, have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's. Sending you all my best wishes out into the whole world. Take care of yourself. So I want to wish you all a super wonderful Happy New Year. Some of you have already celebrated and are already starting 2024, and I hope it has started well for you. And I'm wishing us all peace and health and happiness in 2024. Please, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.